Good afternoon. This is Around the House with Kay and Tom. Today I'm just going to fix a quick meatloaf. I have a pound of ground beef. I have a green pepper, an onion. We're going to use Quaker Oats, tomato soup, and some ketchup. So we'll get started right quick. You need to have your oven at 350. I'm going to use my Ninja cooker so it doesn't take long for it to heat. So I'm not going to turn it on right this moment. We're just going to sort of mash up our hamburger so it'll be all together. You need a pound to a pound and a half of hamburger. You need a half a cup of Quaker Oats. You need 2 eggs that have been beaten. You need 2 eggs. You need a half a cup of chopped onion. You need a half a cup of chopped onions. And you need a 1/4 cup, unless you're really a person that likes a lot of green peppers, you need a 1/4 cup of chopped green peppers. A lot of times I try to have a lot of this stuff already chopped up and all before I started, but I didn't today. I had the onion, but that's all. So we're just going to chop up this green pepper right quick. This is Around the House with Kay and Tom. I just got this hamburger and I just wanted to get something made with it. And I thought, well, you know, I haven't had a meatloaf in quite a while. So I'm just going to fix this meatloaf and I'm going to cook it in the Ninja cooker. My sister said you should bake in the oven because everybody don't have a Ninja cooker. That is true. But you do the very same thing in your oven. The only thing is that it usually doesn't take as long to cook it in the Ninja cooker as it does in the oven. A 1/4 cup of green peppers. Now let's sort of get this squished up together a little bit. We've got a can of tomato soup. We're going to start with a half a cup of tomato soup. A lot of times it doesn't take but so much tomato soup. Half a can of tomato soup. Oh yes, that should definitely be enough tomato soup. Make sure you get all your ingredients mixed up. Quaker Oats has a tendency to want to stick to the bottom of your bowl, so make sure you get down there and get it, those down there on the bottom. Now I'm going to take my casserole dish and we're going to spray it with a little Pam. A lot of people don't spray it with Pam, but it just keeps it from sticking so bad and you having a problem washing it out and all. And we're just going to make it into a loaf. Let me get this down so you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm just going to sort of get it all together. Then I'm going to take it up and we're going to put it down in our dish. And since we're only going to make one today, you can actually cook 2 at the same time. Since there's only me, I don't need 2, so we're just going to do 1. There we go. And I'm going to take a little bit more of this tomato soup and just spread it on top. And that's all we have to do to it. So we're going to put it in the oven, in our Ninja oven, and we're going to bake it at 350. We're going to start off with 30 minutes, and if we'll see how it looks, and if not, we'll cook it some more. This is my Ninja XL cooker. We're going to turn it on. We got the power on. It's already on bake, and it's already on 350. But we're going to bring the time down to 30 minutes. Because I want to check it. I don't want it to get so done before I check it. So we're just going to do 30 minutes. I know it says 35, but it will take it 2 or 3 minutes for it to preheat. And then we'll just put our meatloaf in there. And we'll cook it, and then we'll check it. And if it looks like it's just about done, I'm just going to take regular ketchup, just plain old-fashioned ketchup, and put on the top of it. Alright, I have got the ketchup, and I spread it over the top of it. Okay, it's just ended. Now let's see what we've got this time. Okay, I do believe this is done, so I'm going to take it out and we're going to slice it up. And it is definitely done. So I have taken it out of my casserole dish and put it over here on a plate. So this is what I'm having for dinner tonight. And again, this is Around the House with Kay and Tom. This is just plain old-fashioned meatloaf. And I'm so glad you came and visited me, and do it again. Don't forget to subscribe. And give me your comments, and let me know how you think, and try this out and just see what you think of it. Like I say, it's one of the simplest meatloafs you'll cook. It's nothing in the world but hamburger, half a cup of Quaker Oats, 2 eggs beaten, half a cup of chopped onion, and 1/4 cup of green peppers, a can of tomato soup, maybe a half of can just until it gets wet, and with ketchup on top. Bake in the oven at 350. And again, Around the House with Kay and Tom. Come back to see me.